Hello, everybody. This is Kathryn Ramsperger, and here is my first novel, The Shores of Our Souls. It's won several awards, and I hope you will enjoy reading it if you decide that you want to buy it. I'm going to read a little bit from it today. This is from the second chapter where Diana and Qasim meet. The first chapter takes him away from Lebanon, and you get to witness that. February 13th, 1981, New York City. Diana scans the bar through strobe lit smoke. The haze casts a film on the room's mirrored walls, hung to give the illusion of space. She hopes a night of companionship will prevent another night of reckless eating. She's dragged her colleague Sophia along to delude herself that she's here for some reason other than finding a man to fill her emptiness for a while. She wears a purple and navy Evan Picone skirt with one pleat in front and a cream sweater. Before she left her office, she pulled her hair back from her forehead, as her mother always advised. She recently bought new pumps. They're too tight, but they give the illusion of height. Proper business attire, which belies her mission. Are you sure this is where you want to be tonight? Sophia waves her elegant hand through the smoke and lights a cigarette. Diana feels a pang of guilt for dragging Sophia here. 2 decades older, Sophia's more fairy godmother than Buddy. Sorry, is all Diana shouts over the din. She catches her stomach sticking out ever so slightly in one of the mirrors and takes a deep breath to pull it in. Diana, I'm afraid I can't stay much longer, Sophia says. Doubting she has the courage to stay here alone, Diana ponders her options. She looks up at the snow, scum-covered ceiling, and asks for inner strength. The subway will close soon, and she has no car. Then she sees him. He wears a European suit. An expensive watch with a black face and gold hands glints on his right wrist. Not much taller than she, but wiry. He seems at once exotic and familiar. Olive skin graces distinct, proportionate features. His dark hair reminds her of her mother's, and his graceful stance her father's. He moves with a purposeful gait, arms relaxed, head tilted slightly to the right. He seems part of a world she has yet to experience. So that's a little bit from Shores. And now I will read from the first chapter of 1,000 Flying Things, just a paragraph to whet your appetite. And remember, she's been teaching boys to read books in English in war-torn southern Sudan. Would words ever mean as much to these boys as they did to Diana? Would they lay down their rifles to turn the pages of the book she provided? Her mind pushes against the languid heat that presses her into the earth, and her lungs try to take in more air. The smell of overused cooking oil, reminiscent of the many meals fried in it, cuts the air like a scythe. She longs for just one ice cube. That's when she sees a young child's hand. The hand waves at her from behind a large nearby rock, flat on top, nature's idea of a throne. The stone hides the rest of his body. The child itself, though, is a work of art. It is a hand a hyena could tear off with one swift chomp. Tiny, ragged fingernails, dirt caked over hidden fingerprints, flies buzzing this way and that. At his wrist is another thing altogether, smooth and shiny and strong. She takes up her Polaroid and begins snapping. The shutter clicks and the photos whirl out one by one until the film is gone. They fall at her feet, creating a small dust storm. The specks float suspended in the air, then rest one by one on the photos. So you've just met Khalil. the child in the beginning of the book. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Kathy Ramsperger. I welcome your comments and questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day and week. Bye for now.